Hello everyone, my name is Yossi Turjuman and I'm from ESL Engineering Software Lab, and today I'm going to show you how to install, use and enjoy our Outlook integration for Monday.com. Before I do that, I would like to start with the why. The reason we have this integration is because we love Monday and we love Outlook, and we use both every day, all day, and we found ourselves going back and forth between the two, and every time it was between 5 and 8 clicks, and we thought there must be a better way to do it. This is why we created this integration for our own personal needs within ESL. That was over 3 years now, and today over 400 companies are using our integration, and we are so happy to get their feedback and to develop and add stuff to this integration every time. So what I'll show you today is not only Yossi's needs or ESL's needs, but the needs of the customers that were using our integration and their feedback. So I would like to start with how to install our integration. To install our integration, you have to do it in two parts. The first one is to go to your Monday account here on the right hand side. You have to click on the apps icon, which is this little puzzle piece. In some versions it's up here, in some versions it's down here. Once you do, all you have to do is look for Outlook. Please bear in mind there's the natural integration of Monday. That's more from Monday out, and we have ours right to the next to it, ESL's Outlook integration, which is more giving you access to Monday from your Outlook and vice versa. So all you have to do is just click this button, then click use app, and you can add up to any workplace you want, and that's basically it from the Monday side. So this should only be done once per Monday account. Once you've installed our app on the Monday side, you need to go to your Outlook side, and here you can install our app by clicking your home button. So if you were, let's say, in View tab, you have to click the home button, then you have to click the get add-ins button. Here you have to look for Monday, and we are the first option, Monday.com for Outlook. You can see it's developed by us, and once you do, you just click add, and you will be adding our integration to your Outlook. Once you installed on both sides, you are ready to go. You now should be able to see our integration in your home button. Again, if you're in another tab, you need to go to the home. When you click our integration, you should be at this home page, which wants you to connect to your Monday account. If you haven't installed the Monday side yet, there's a little reminder here how to do it. Also access to our user manual, which is very friendly and has lots of FAQs and videos and explanations that you can go through in your own time. Now you need to connect your Outlook to your Monday account, and this is the button right here. When you click it, you will be prompted by Monday itself. So this is not ESL anymore, this is Monday. In this window, you can choose your domain. I only have one, but if you have several domains, this is the drop down to select them from. And now you will have to authorize us to get access to all the different permissions over here. Please bear in mind, we do everything client side. We don't save anything outside of what is detailed in our end user license agreement on our servers or on database. It's basically your email address, your personalized token, and your domain name, and some engagement details, not more than that. We do not see your emails. We cannot read them or do anything with them. It's all yours. It's all done client side. But here you basically authorize Monday to give us your personalized Monday token, which will show you in a bit why you need it. And this is all the things you're allowing us to do on your behalf with that token. So on this list, you can see all the things that you allow us to do with your personal tokens on your behalf in Monday. Read updates, create updates, send notification, and so forth. Once you're happy with that, you can click authorize. Once you authorize, you should be good to start working. If you have the newer version of Outlook, the Get Add-ins button have been replaced by this All Apps button. To install our app, you need to click this button, click Add Apps, search for Monday, and then you can see our integration here, monday.com for Outlook by Engineering Software Lab. Please click this one and click Add. And you will get to our home screen. Our home screen will allow you to select the boards that you work with, the groups, and the items. So let's say from the example, I've sent myself a couple of emails, these two, and I would like them to be added to a new item or an existing item for that matter in my A/B test boards in Monday. So all I have to do is to select the board that I want. I can start typing and looking for A/B tests. Here it is, and I can select it. Or I can just scroll down and look for it. Here it is. And I can also see that the A/B test board that I'm looking for is already marked as favorite for me, and you can mark any board by clicking the add to favorites, and it will go to the top for you and be available for you for your next search. So now I can select the A/B test boards. Now I need to select any of the groups. Again, I usually work with this emailed items group, so it's already marked for me as favorite. I can select it. By the way, if I want to create a board or a group or an item, I can always do that by clicking add group, add board, or as we will do right now, add an item. So I will create a new item. I can call it a demo item. Yeah. Or even better, I can create an item with the same name as the email subject. So I can click copy as email subject, and the name of the new item will be changed to OKR brief, which is the name of this subject. Please bear in mind, if you have a long reply to this email thread, and the email will be reply forward, and then the OKR brief, we will take those off for you and only keep you the fillet of the name, which in this case is OKR brief. So once I'm selected the name that I want to give, I can click create item, and that item is already created for me at the top of at the bottom, sorry. And this item is already created at the bottom of my group emailed items, and I can see it here. As I created this item right now, I can go and click the view item card button. This view item card will allow me to change all the columns I have here in the long scroll, because we have a lot of columns on this board. I can see them much more easily from this two column view. I can change the name from here. I can add an exclamation mark. Here it is. I can change the status to running. Here it goes. I can decide who would be the owner of this item. Let's say I want to add me or not. Yeah. I can even set the startup date. Let's say I want it today. I have the today button. I can select any other date. And a cool feature that we have and Monday still don't is that we have the X days from now button. The default is 7 days, but you can change it from the settings, or if you want to change it for every time manually, you still can. So if I want to do it for 9 days from now, I can change it and click. Another cool feature that we have here is the files column. Usually the files column in Monday are good for like storing your quotes or stuff that you want to be handy and separated from the torrent of updates. So in this case, I have this beautiful brief that we created for our other solution, the OKR management solution, and I want to add it to this item. So what I can do is to simply click on the files column. I can click on the blue upload icon to add files from my computer, or I can click upload attachment, or even drag and drop the attachment here and click upload. Once I do that, the attachment should be already visible here in the files column for me. Here it is. I can view it in Monday and everything. So we've seen how to view your items by board, group, and item. We've seen how to create a new item. We've seen how to change the columns of these items, and now we want to send these two emails to the same item we created. So what we have to do is just go back to our home tab, and it will remember it for us because we always remember the last one you visited. And now we can simply click forward email. Simple as that. When I click forward email, that email thread with all the text in its body and the files will be uploaded here to the updates section of this item. So you can see the wording, and you can see the files in the files tab. Here it is. If I have a couple of emails that I want to add, I can simply pin our integration over here, so it will stay open. Go to the next and click forward email again. That will add the second email I wanted to add to this item to our updates. Here it is on the Monday side. Let's say I don't want to just forward emails. I want to write something while I do it. So I can forward this to Osnat and write, "Hi Osnat, I am recording the demo. Please do a voiceover." And I now want this email to also be added to this item. So I can click this drop down, and instead of forward, I can do add item to CC. What this does, it's creating an email address for me, which have my Monday domain, ESL, the word pulse, the number of this item, and my personalized token encrypted. So when Monday receives this email, it knows to route it to this email and to mark it with my avatar picture. So let's do it now. I'll send this email to Osnat and my Monday. And here it is. I received it in my Monday item as well. So that's one thing that we have to show you about our integration, how to add items to an Outlook item. If I now go to the email I sent to Osnat, you can see that this email address is already in the body of the text. So if I will reply to it, my Outlook integration will take you to our email item associated with this email thread. So the association of board, group, and email should only be done once per email thread. Now, even if I go to another item, yeah, and refresh our integration, it will scan the body of the text using regular expressions and realize that this email address is referring to this item and will take me back to this item. So this also saves a lot of time. Another cool feature that we have is that now we have me on Osnat and some updates on this item. We can click not only view item card but also view item people. When I click that, I can see that we have Yossi's email and Osnat's email because we added them here in Monday. And I can add Yossi to CC and Osnat to BCC and so forth. And if we have other correspondence in this email, again, we scan it using regular expression and we allow you to see them in under additional emails, and you can add those as well. Okay, so we've seen the item card, we've seen the people, and we can also see the updates. So now that we have several updates in this item, I can see them for my Outlook as well. I don't need to go to my Monday. Well, I love going to my Monday, but this saves a lot of the back and forth. I can view it from here, and I can also write an update without sending an email from this view as well. So I can say this is a new update and create update. Here it is. It was arrived very quickly with the API of Monday. Now, another cool feature that we have is that if you have a Monday notification, so let's say I go and create a new notification, new automation, sorry, and I create a new automation and I click when status changes to something, and let's check status and say waiting for review, then notify Yossi by sending him, hi Yossi, this item M is waiting for review, right? So I just created an automation that when status change for waiting for review, it will notify me that this item is waiting for review. So now I can select an item, let's say our item, and click waiting for review. This will send me a notification which I will be able to see here. Here it is. And because I'm also subscribed to get email notification from this board, I should be receiving them in my Monday. Here it is. So I received the email notification. Now, here is the email notification I got. Now, if I'll create a new item, it will remember me the OKR brief because it was the latest one. But let's say I want to go to this email. Now, if I refresh it, it will still remember the OKR, the Outlook integration demo as my the latest one I was working on. But since we got this automation notification email, and this notification email have here another item, when we open our integration, it will take us directly to this item, OKR brief, because it mentioned here. Again, we don't save anything on our end, it's just regular expression voodoo. So cool, that's that as well. Now, every item we go through from here, if we need for some reason to open it in monday.com, we can just click open in monday.com and it will take us there and show us the specific item. Here it is. And if we go to our view updates and we want to see a specific update, let's say this one, don't forget to have one fun, I can click open in Monday and it will open that specific update for me. Here it is. And if I want to see all the updates, I can click see all updates. Cool. So that's that for creating, viewing, seeing the columns, changing the names, updates, people, and notification. What else do we have for you? Well, we have a couple of other surprises for you as well. For instance, we have our Outlook button. So if you go to our integration and you create a new integration, if you search again for Outlook and go to our integration, you have the when a button is clicked, set this item as current working item, and you also have the same one with the notification option where you can notify the user. Let's say we click the left one, then we will be added with a button which we change the name to work from Outlook, and we change the wording for Outlook. And then if I would like to go to another item, I remember I just have to work on this Project Alpha item, I can click the Outlook button. Once I get the white V sign, if I open a new email or an email thread that has no email associated with just yet, then our integration will be populated with the item I just clicked. In this case, Project Alpha. Another very, very cool feature that we have is if I go again to the Bots Power Up integrations and search for Outlook, and I go to this recipe, when an update is created, add conversation link to link column. What this does, after I go to settings and enable it, right? Conversation link on, you have to do it, it's normally off. So what that do is every email that I send using our integration, when it arrives on Monday, it also arrives with a conversation link, and this uses a Microsoft technology called Deep Link. And what this enables us is when you click it, you can get to the latest email you sent on this item from your Outlook web version. And from here you can reply or forward or do all the things that you need to do. Yeah? Cool stuff. All the features I've shown you today are for the work management part of Monday. Yeah? But we also have something new for you for the sales CRM product. Please bear in mind, this only works for people who use the CRM product of Monday. You have to purchase it, of course. Once you click our CRM, you can see that we have the name automatically taken, the email, the company. You can add a phone, and you can then decide if you want to add this email's content as an update or not to this Monday item by clicking this text box. And you then can create this person as a lead or as your contact in your Monday.com leads or contact board. So let's do it. Let's do me, Yossi Tujman, as a lead. Add as a lead, and let's create as a contact and add as a contact. Now if I'll go to my Monday and go to my contacts, here it is, you can see that I was added here with the details I wanted, and also the content of the email under updates. Here it is. And if I go to the leads board, I can see that I was added here again with all the details I wanted, and again under updates the content of the email. Okay, that's cool. The last things that we would like to show you are those buttons above. So you're already familiar with the homepage. The homepage will take you to your homepage, either the work management one or the CRM one. You have the refresh button, which generally refresh our integration. You have the sign out button if you would like to sign out of our integration. You have the purchase tab. The purchase tabs lets you know until when is your license, our current pricing, and from here you can purchase renewals or new licenses for your colleagues. So let's say I want to build to Yossi, company name ESL, phone number, let's say this one, and I can now click change or end recipients and just add people to the list of people I want to buy to. Let's say I want to buy for us three. It doesn't matter if I have a license or not. This will add 365 days to my current enterprise license. Below I can also see the current people in my company that use it and the terms and conditions. Of course, you can go to the full end user license agreement for more details, or just contact us at appsupport@eswlab.com if you have any questions. But when I selected the three people I want to purchase for, I can click check out, and then it verifies that I want to buy more days, and we have the current we have the new expiration date added here. And when I click go to payment, you will be redirected to Tranzilla, which is our secure credit card gateway company. We are obliged to use that by our credit card company, so we don't do the billing ourselves. We don't see your transaction until they arrive by Tranzilla. The next tab is the user manual, which you already saw. Right here. You can scroll down, see the key features, some videos, and frequently asked questions. The next tab is the setting tabs, where you can toggle on and off things like show groups. So let's say I have a small board with several items but lots of groups. And groups are not really interesting for me, so I can tag this off, and if I go back to home, I will go directly from board to item, right? So I will not have the group in between. Bear in mind, if you have a lot of items, this can take some time to load, so we recommend using groups if you do. Going back to settings, I can toggle off other stuff like show favorites and so on. I can set the default at the add item to button, so it could be just forward the email as you saw the default for me, but you can have the default be add item to CC, to or BCC. Please bear in mind, if you put it on BCC, then you will not have that auto loading of the current item associated to the email thread, because it will be hidden from us because it was in BCC. Again, we don't save anything, we just use regular expressions. You can change the date format from the European way to the American way if you want, or other way around. You can change the default number of days, X days by now in the date picker as I showed you. You can toggle on and off the conversation link. You can select your home tab, the default home tab. You can have it as the work management one. If you go back to home, you can see it's the work management one. You can select it to be the CRM one if you're working with that one the most. And if you don't have the CRM product, you can also just hide it all together, and then it will only be the work management side. The next icon is the Raiders icon, in which if you give us a 5-star review in either the Microsoft App Marketplace, App Source, or the Monday Apps Marketplace, you will get 1 week for free on your license, for one for each, so it's 2 weeks for free. The next one is the contact us icon. Here you can see all of our details. We have 2 days SLA when you are contacting app support, but usually we answer the same day. And the last icon is the announcement one. As I said in the beginning, I'll repeat in the end. Here you can see all the requests that people are asking for us, and the bug fixes and the new addition and everything. So always stay tuned to the new things coming in our integration. I'm guessing that's it for now. So thank you for listening so far, and I hope you will enjoy the productivity gain that is our integrations, our greatest ROI. Have a great day.